playing it safe. Farley's going to get aggressive.
Oh, that's a good opener out of Elise, though. Flashed off the angle. And it all starts to get a little bit messy up in this A bomb site. Conflict's getting aggressive over on the short side. Shocks and NAF, they go swinging him together. And so they will overwhelm. Dane up in the front line, the only man playing ahead of these smokes that are now down. Glaive going up, going over. Ooh, okay, little stray bullet gonna catch a Legion. Oh dear, it's the old boys of Astralis that part ways with Liquid first. It's a real clash from the past there as Zip and Glaive get a kill onto NAF and a leisure piece. OC swinging out. Let's at least keep this in the advantage of Team Liquid. And now a lot of time ticked off this bomb. Someone's got to get on it. They're low on health. They're low on chances. And Farley out in middle is far from ideal for Team Liquid. Elige tries to get up the B ramp. Oh, okay. Nice. They have run down middle. They have gotten out past Glaive. A CT player in Blame F mollied off and forced back off the angle. Going to give a bit of breathing room. Liquid, they're on a bit of a time in here. They need to run down the site, man, and they will. OC might be low, trapped in at the generators, but that's not going to stop him from swinging wide onto Farley. And now Blame F all alone in this clutch. He's still being very measured as to how he approaches this one. Sneaking his way in now. NAF's going to try swing on the contact. Blame, first man gone! And there it is, the 1v2 and 2 points of health remaining. It's the first on the board for Astralis.
So late that there's no backing out. Instead, it's Astralis who are going to force the fight, force the issue. Pushed up on ramp for a little peek. Config gets headshot. Nice entry from Nitro, and now Liquid just need to explode.
Oh, Farley's re-swinging back in. Very, very late there. Nitro, double opener in towards this A side of the map. And oh, it's a nice nade in response out of Blame. He's not out of the round, is he? Nope. Doubling up. Bringing this back for Astralis. Blame F tries to go up, tries to go over, but ultimately goes down. And now they're going to trade this little AWP around. NAF-FLY the man to don it, what with him being so low. Molly to force Zip out of the boost. The flash wrecks him with Glaive so low as well. That utility, yeah, it scratches OC down just a bit, but uh-oh, backpack's been seen. Shocks. He knows that swing was coming, and so there's the closer. Liquid are up onto a third. They brush that one aside.
Hello guys, check out hotpizza.gg, a really cool case opening website. Hot Pizza has a new classic mode, and the really nice thing about it is that you can play with other players to have a chance to win all the items. For example, I'm depositing 2 skins, but of course, the more skins you add, the more chances you have to win. So with 2 skins worth $70, I was lucky enough and managed to win all the items. With Hot Pizza, you have many deposit options to choose from, and using my code MEDS, you get 50 cents for free to start opening cases. Don't forget to check out the other modes like case openings, case battles, and case upgrades. Link is in the description below.
No way for Astralis to trade. Liquid, meanwhile, again, have not only full ramp control, but they have B stairs. Glaive still here trying to fight, and Elige tries to double up. A nice attempt, 4 health on Glaive. Zip, that barrel might be spotted. There's 3 players up close. They've contacted him to B, and they've seen him. He's trapped, and he can't even take one with him.
Oh yeah, double up for NAF-FLY. And with that, the B site falls.
The bottom ramp smoke off of a lineup. Elige lobs one up, a big smoke, and it gives you a bit of basically a little pocket up on ramp.
Farley needs to step up, and it's a missed shot over on short. It's not even close. Shocks now moving in. Ashes will leave him blind, but he's safe from this boosted player. Okay. Ooh, but a spam goes a long way. Nitro, some things never change, do they? As Glaive smoke spams him with the A1S. Now that bomb plant in. Oh, there's the return. NAF-FLY tasted their own medicine. Glaive and Blame are cut down. And with that double, it's the save.
They're even hunting these kills yet again. Don't want to give anything away for free. Massive exit for Config to keep his gun. But NAF's coming in as well. Config denies too. And so at least keeps these weapons standing for Astralis. But Liquid, they can suck the losses up. They don't mind. All they've got is dubs on fire now. Astralis seem to know what's up. Mid is a big gap right now, but with this B play coming in, Astralis know exactly what's up. Good help from Config, saves Zip's life, and the nade won't stop immediately.
Oh, overcon NAF-FLY. Oh, it could have been big. Instead, Config still here, still the master of this B site. Lines up the first man over at Ram. Shox now throwing into this clutch. 1v2. Glaive and Farley on the other end. Farley, oh, looks like he wanted to push that.
Oh, yeah.
Shox, after getting kind of betrayed by that one step taken, was looking deeper in at the generator. I like that realization out of Config, right? With all the util going in, he kind of cottons on like, okay, yeah, they clearly know something's happening here. And what it is might not be exactly clear, but Blame, here we go. Yep. That's a freebie onto Elige. Will get mollied out, traded after the fact. NAF-FLY's been good in this trade work. There's still more where that came from. Pushed up on the short side, rotations now coming through. Glaive with the pincer back onto ramp, and it's all flashing back into Elige's memory. Boost up, boost over.
But Nitro's in.
And Nitro's already up and past it. Now, Farley is inside of the site. However, Nitro way closer than they were ready for.
What?
Doubles up, Blame F. At least good for the trade, but there's a lot more coming up the ramp side. Needs a little bit more out of the muscle man, and NAF-FLY will get rid of him. Config and Zip, 2 versus 3 in a retake at this A bomb site. They don't have util, but they do have a kit. Config looking to get stuck in early, is annihilated. NAF-FLY having a hell of a game. It's all on Zip. Clutch Minister going to try and come back to that title. Now down to the 1v1, but on the other side, it's someone who can go blow for blow with him in clutches, can try to outdo him. He's on the bomb, but Shox denies it, and Liquid get that round on the board.
Oh, sweaty, very, very sweaty for either side. But will Smokespan get him down this time, or has he found the perfect angle? Hello, 1 kill. He knows Elige is coming, and there's a second as well. Glaive sees the leg, but OC trades it back. He's grabbed that AWP off of Shox and put it to good use.
Nade could do it.
Oh,
Nade's gonna do it. OC on the receiving end of that one. Words about that Astralis util. Blame. Still fighting so aggro around this smoke at top ramp. And I mean, everyone is here for Astralis. Liquid gonna have to brawl their way in to a fully stacked site. They're taking so much time. This one shouldn't happen. Shox knows that. He's running out of there trying to save the AWP. Won't survive the journey. NAF just doing damage. But now he kind of wants to push, kind of wants to die. And luckily enough, Blame F will give it to him.
Didn't try and chase the second one, get caught, you know, falling off. He just pulled back and knew Elige would walk into him. There's Farley with a spawn and a pick off the back of it. Config's caught out in mid as they run him down with pistols. Farley has to hit some bangers here. Ooh, it's an awkward scope. They haven't dropped in just yet. He's found 2 already. Molly's going to do nothing. He can just sit pretty until Elige takes his head off. Zip stuck between 2. Got to pick a side to fight. Shox, ooh, keeping the pressure on. He's even being backstabbed from the stairs. Teammate trying to help out. Elige caught the cross, and Shox traded at the end. It's Astralis really pulling that half together given how it started, but ultimately an excellent T side for Liquid on Vertigo.
Not to say he falls off entirely, but you definitely like notice the little less at times on that T side. So hopefully he can keep that going. He's going to need to if Astralis do want to pull this one all the way back. Liquid don't really have the util to like play super retakey here. They kind of need to push around this smoke, prod their way back in, and Elige's presence has at least stopped that plant for now. Short-lived though, knocked out shortly after. Flashes on NAF, but aren't going to be worth a lot, right? As he's fighting here alone, he's flashing himself into these peaks. Now going to try and use this second one a little wiser, hoping it can set up Nitro, but he's never given the chance. Farley, this is a really good pistol out of this guy. Went from being a bit of a problem area early on to now opening up with a double in this T-side pistol to put Astralis on level pegging with Team Liquid.
Yeah, Glaive missed that flank timing. You know, Nitro had such a good timing up on short, but I think because Liquid peeled off and stopped peeking, Astralis realized, like, yeah, there's got to be someone behind us. We're getting backstabbed, and so they go and just double check back.
They hear that rally off, and that's kind of an invitation. Config holding for this mid aggro, and Elige is going to get busted trying to cross quietly in the mid round. This was meant to be an Astralis round, and well, now it will be. Blame makes it so.
Yeah, he's great at farming ecos, this Blame. Like, there's one thing you can't argue with, and if he hears they're on pistols, he will tear through them. Suddenly turns into that entry player that we know and love.
But turning away from that flashbang, just offsetting the crosshair for a moment. Nitro... What? Will he turn? Will he check this?
Yeah.
Yes, Glaive. Oh, shot in the back. And that's a real feel-good moment for Nitro, who was getting bested a lot in that first half.
Reinforce this one. 3 on A right now. He still has to check middle, but this is a full commit for Astralis. 3 players walking in behind the molly. Don't know how Nitro sees him and wins that fight, but OC finally doubles up, and that is what we wanted from the guy. He was 9-1. Nitro baiting for a lead, she's pushed up on short. It's a flash to middle. The orb's pushed off, but OC, oh my god, one tapped by Config, just bursting out onto the scene. He will get traded. NAF and Spawn won't let this get out of control yet.
You could justify an extra man moving over towards this B site right now. As the util goes in, I think NAF-FLY is going to be the movement. Right, starting to make his way over. Shocks, a one and done here could be enough to set them up nicely. And so a 3v2 as they attempt to cross in. The bomb now dropped out in the open, and Blame is low. With mollies and nades still in play, it was never meant to be his round. He goes fighting.
One nade up the ramp to try and force a bit of respect, but Elige is not in the giving mood. There's A site fighting deep. Nice spray. Gets 1. Off on Nitro transfers for 2 and 3 as well. Pistol out. Close it, buddy. It's Elige to help. A full house between the old boys of Liquid, and 12-10.
I love this from Liquid. They do so much early. They really grind for that opening pick. And now that they've got it, they don't want to give anything over. It's a lot more reserved. Still, these kind of gimmicky positions in middle, right? Another boost deployed, and they're just tearing the Danes down. Blame and Farley left up in this one. But they're going into what is essentially a stacked A bomb site all alone. Blame, well, he does get one. He wasn't ready for the Elige wrap supreme up the short side, and Liquid.
Full set, full NA, right down the bottom of ramp. He's trying to smoke it off. His teammate nades out as well. Pull your gun and put it to use. Blame will stop 2. Liquid suddenly snuffed out in this round. Didn't know when to quit. Playing with confidence, but maybe not knowing when enough is enough.
I mean, those are the kind of rounds that Blame really wants. You know, he wants you to get aggressive. He wants you to come to him, and he gets that double down at the base of ramp. It set Astralis up so nicely in this one. Could be reason enough for you to want to give it a look in. He's starting to make his way over. He's flashing NAF-FLY through the smoke. That is just full ballsiness. Tries to make a play, tries to save the day.
There's no way to do it. They had to just go full hero through smoke for NAF. With him dying, it's a reasonable save. Astralis going to walk through the smoke at this point and get ready for another one of these BXX.
Oh, the timing on that duck down for Shocks. He goes back, but yeah, that will sign his death warrant, man. He just wasn't ready for them to be so deep up the ramp. The timing couldn't have been worse. Zip with the opener. OC has reclaimed 1 kill.
Oh, what?
Now for Nitro. Getting stuck in with a frag apiece. Suddenly, this 2-man retake swinging on out, and the bomb's not even down yet. Glaive all alone, flashed off, still good for the first. A 1v2, and Nitro's dead as well. Glaive versus OC. A 1v3 turned 1v1 from the man at the helm of Astralis, the man trying to keep. He's cut from different cloth, quite the pedigree. Glaive eventually is to commit to this bomb plant. OC now moving in, out through the CT side, swinging, and that's where Glaive bests him. A 1 versus 3, and a little bit of confidence inspired in Astralis now. If he does want to hit this, they're going to try and assemble this boost just to deal with it. Blame F, the man going up, and he doesn't often miss those. Oh, Config alongside him.
No
They're
way.
into B. This was a 3-on-5 that so quickly turned sour. Liquid. It's all hinging on this wrap, and Elige's feet, they've been spotted. It's the info, that's enough. Knowing about him deals with that whole issue, and they hear OC running away. They hear him making a break for it. Nothing's certain, nothing's guaranteed, not even this save, because guess who's hunting? Blame F is right here, having snuck past OC already. Not only is he dead, there was even chances to knife there for Blame.
34 kills, and yeah, he's just gonna giggle his way through that. A 3-on-5, Harry.
long as Blame's still alive, you're always believing. This is looking like one of these mid-to-bees over in middle. NAF-FLY, it's only 1 kill out of him. Zip facing first. Up through the ramp side. Shox needs to win this. His B holds have been the best part of this for Liquid, but he's gone right away. OC and Nitro, 2 versus 3. It's low HP on Zip. Chance to find him with utility. All the offensive stuff's gone. Blame dead. Zip also caught crossing. And so now it's Farley. Talk about a trial by fire. Round 29 at 14 all, and he finds himself in a 1v2. Crosses in. Commits to the plant. Nitro swinging out from CT. Could offer up a pick here. Farley's going to go hunting. They're both there. P250's going to have to do it. And a missed shot. Oh, Nitro just gets it back under control. Elige was ready to be disappointed. He was ready to be upset. He already had his head in his hands, and Nitro just gets that round. He's already sealed the deal, and like, guys, they're not peeking ramp, don't worry, it's nice and safe. And the rest of his team start to complement this by moving up it. Elige over the top will get traded. Now, are they going to molly this? They've got one, not getting lobbed in. No one's looking at sandbags. Nitro could be in the position, out with a swing. Now they know he's here. Those mollies are going to start to come over any second now. And there it is, burning him out, but he dropped the smoke early, trying to play around it. Shox his ramp flank, only good for one, as Blame F and Farley turn on a dime to deal with him.
Astralis have crept into the bomb site, and Blame has found OC down to 10. He's got the space, he's got the room. Blame is up in your business, up in your spawn, and OC core moving leaves NAF alone. Blame's here to close, and he goes back for more. Double dipping, 40 kills deep, and 30 rounds of play. NAF has got to stop it.
NAF-FLY's got to uproot the tankiest guy in the server, and out of it, and he's gone now. Now only Farley swinging! NAF's going to find him! And Team Liquid, they win the 1v2. They put a stop to a Blame F that's 40 kills deep to close this in round 30. 16-14, and it's NAF-FLY rising to the occasion to make it happen. And he might be the one pounded down on Astralis. T-side start for the Danish squad. Out in middle, Zip goes 1 for 1. It's an early fight here. It's kind of 3v4 little stack up. And Elige with this double, dropping the bomb out in no man's land. Astralis, they're going to have to go out. They're going to have to seek their fortune and try get that back.
Blame F. He's in CT spawn, Harry. He's walked all the way through A. They might be considering the B wrap, but right now NAF-FLY is not thinking about Temple. Blame. Oh, the turn is perfect, and Blame walks right into the dead angle. Glaive gone from middle, and they've just got to brute force, bite their bullet, and head into mid. Nitro's tucked in, and NAF eviscerates the final man. Lovely pistol out of Liquid. They completely duel.
They're going to have to win this fight to Nitro, and then they've got to be ready for OC, who's still tucked in at the back of the site. And now the molly in their way. They're going red. They bypass that Molotov, trying to take space. Shots here, can't hold the line. Config will get the better of him. Now wrapping A. OC out with the swing, only good for one. Are they going to come through this? Are they going to try and push on him? Blame's holding. These are the kills he wants, and a double up. It's only Nitro left. Bomb plant safe, it's for CT, and so Blame can sit here all day long. He's spurred on a force buy here for Team Liquid. And Astralis, they want to try their hand in a fast B play. Now, Elige almost caught and will get run down. It's NAF-FLY and Shox to hold with a double. Shox is now pressured, trapped in a corner. Oh, Farley almost didn't check for it. NAF-FLY still trades that out at 3v2. They break apart the first man, but they can't get past the second, and Zip is blindsided. Nitro there to walk it over the line. Astralis, they can replenish them, but it needs to come in quick. Zip's throwing it. I'm hesitant to say a little deep, but NAF with that push on out, drops the bomb, doubles up. The chance of getting much done now with the hero AKs, it all resides on them. Farley and Blame. 2 versus 3, scared to get that bomb down. Someone's got to do it, gents. Farley's probably being told to go back now and make that happen. But in leaving this CT angle, Shox has moved in, and it's a plant for CT. That's the bomb dropped. Blame 1v2, can't do a thing. Yeah, site hold mate is all on Shocks, and he's armed with an MP9. If he deals with Blame F coming through the cave, that would be lovely. Elige assembling this boost, going up, going over. Now they're going to start to spam back. Tracer's not found, and so Config just having to sit in this smoke. He's trying to make the play that wins the round, and he will deal with OC. Elige was hoping to trade this, and he will. Now Nitro in through the cave, besting Blame. A 2v2. Silence falls on B, but only for a moment. It's broken by Zip as he swings out. Glaive alongside him. They walk that one over the line. He really does, and he's taken a great bit of space in this round. Blame's just seen them leaving, and so right now Config knows he's about to get given a chance for a couple, and he takes that in his stride. The third man does not last long. Just Elige now. And with him brushed aside, Astralis have tied this up at 4-4. When you think about, seeing Config in middle, normally it's been paired with aggression into the red room, but this time he's sat on his laurels, picking up kills on rotating players. It's a double B hold as Elige has now joined Shoxy inside of this site. Both players are pillar. It's a bait and switch. Shock swings, and Elige was meant to get something done there.
Oh, Blame saves it, mate. He may have team killed and taken down Zip. He still follows up with a double kill, plus through the smoke. OC in the pit now. 3 players here for Liquid. They're fine with leaving A open early. OC gets that kill on the cross for Config. Could barely see a thing. How is he getting flash? He's looking into the wall. These ones are working differently for Astralis. Nice kill for NAF. And Farley dead and untradeable at B. Astralis is still trying to brute force their way in, but NAF's has beat the molly.
Yeah, Zip leading the charge, but he's shortly after the cut down. Even though Blame's good for 1 on the ramp side, he's going to have to fade away. Smoke spam could go a real long way, and a stray bullet catches Glaive.
So more than worthwhile in trying to cripple that economy and set Liquid up for a reset. NAF-FLY denies with 3 on the B site.
This time, though, the kill is not found by OC Zorp, and Zip is going to spam out NAF inside of the B site. They set up Shocks with a flashbang, but it is just 1 kill. Elige needs to try and fill this hole, fill the void. Oh, they line up! Glaive and Zip cross paths, the stars align, and it's Elige going to him. Now Config is all the way through this A bomb site, right, to this AWP. OC is waiting for it. The plant's going to go down on A. There's nothing that Liquid can do about that, but they are in a 3v1 retake.
Oh, Elige is going for it, trying to get this plant before it's even stuck in. Farley back to Donut, and Elige. That one's going to hurt. Dead immediately. 10 health for Farley. He's got a Molotov to throw on the bomb, but rotation, he's going to have to walk to avoid them hearing every single step. If Liquid stick, they win right here, right now, but they don't know that. They wouldn't make this read. Ooh, got to swap. Nitro, he's the one with the kit. He's not the one on the defuse. It's time for Farley to get aggressive. They're off the bomb. Farley runs away. Rerouting. Now the kit's on the stick. OC's covering with a pistol. Missed shot. And that is it for Liquid. If Farley walked the entire way, there was maybe a route, but even he thought they would stick it with the kit. And Astralis, Config's going to walk into his death unless they make enough of a fake to force Elige's rotation. Nitro's moving in. Elige, he seems suspicious. He must have heard the jump across. He never left his position and does manage to find Config. Now they know it's B, and Astralis have 10 seconds to plant.
Oh yeah, this one's starting to get real bad real quick. Zip with 1. Shock's just playing for time, and Nitro lines them up on the wrap round. Liquid onto 7. The flash goes in. Config takes room once those shots are exchanged. Wow. Nitro with command to open up the retake, however. Trade is good, but now they know about Config. Pushed into Temple. NAF-FLY still in Donut. Cut down by this AWP. Finds itself in Glaive's hands. On the smoke, Config dead. That's a hell of a turn out of Elige, who's still doing everything he can to make this retake happen. A double up out of him. Oh, he's dead to Blame. OC now in this clutch. 1v2. Taps the bomb, but a missed shot, and Blame is there to close. Astralis take a 7th. The A execute serves them well to round out that first half of play.
Fast out middle for Liquid, running down Config here. Oh, he gets stuck on the corner. Slowed his timing. He just gets out into the site in time, and they're running in through main as well. Config, not much room to move right now. Smokey does pick 1 headshot, but he is getting chased at the moment. Zip from a range, and Farley finds a headshot. It's a 2-on-3 right now for Liquid.
Hang on, they should know Config's here. Where do they think he's gone? Oh, no! Emerging from the smoke, Config!
Even Farley's running away to reinforce the A main side. That's where the bulk of Astralis, or Liquid rather, is coming from. Glaive's up close. Flash timing is good, but it doesn't work. Glaive will, however. 2 kills coming off the SMG. Bombs loose. Liege is low, and there's 10 seconds. There's simply no hope. Glaive is farming right now. Nitro just here for the glory, for the kills, or for the save. And Blame doesn't know. So it will be 10 rounds to Astralis. A gun kept, but... Oh, that's really awkward. That you know, deep molly, the infinity molly, bounces back and mollies off Liquid in mid. They're just running out A main. Farley, he's put highlights here before, not today. Repeaks back into shocks. Glaive is going to try and stop this plant, get in their face. He's been spammed through the smoke though. Donut smoke, not there. Just one in the middle of the bomb site instead. The Utah almost letting Liquid down, but it's shots through the smoke that do it for NAF. A little fake out for Nitro just in case. But right now, Liquid look assured in this 4-on-2.
Wants to look into this. They almost don't want to admit defeat up against this investment. Right. Blame F is getting run at by this MAC-10. Doesn't matter, and this is why they hung around. They believe. Now NAF-FLY's wrapping Blame over here in the donut. He's coming in on this flank. Meanwhile in Temple, Shocks also just trying to buy time, trying to lend credit to NAF-FLY's wrap. Blame sandwiched, cannot win this. And so they're tempted in after Blame F's double. They're tempted in.
Back into Donut here to try and deny the plant, dropping out as much distracting util as he can. Nitro has nice routing, he's all the way through Temple, but Config has run the smoke.
No way does Config fall first there. So much damage. Glaive's playing around this smoke he's dropped, right? But Nitro made it all the way into CT. Zip has got no clue. Oh my god, the trigger discipline here. He doesn't just want one out of it, but what about none? Oh no! Nitro, that's unforgivable. Liege is dead on the timing as well. Oh dear. Oh no! Glaive lines up the final 2. Oh,
and these A plays were working.
That's rough. That is a rough way to go. That's going to hurt the mental as well. And now Astralis are trying to take some liberties. A bit of main aggression out of Glaive. Good for the double. He's already done his job in this round. Giving an M4 over early, maybe not ideal. It shouldn't cause you too many problems. Not with all the real estate that's been taken. Liquid don't know it, but they are forced into this A play. Although...
And so he can deny both sides of B on his own. Config's going to grab that AWP and use it towards middle. Farley regressing into the scout, but Liege, oh, that is a filthy headshot. And Liquid, who just pulled the handbrake up for a moment, have forced Astralis out of their sights. Now it's only Config. Another 1v1, but he has won it. Second shot won't connect, going to give it up. Wait for Zip, he's a long way out right now.
Is this the Nitro redemption arc, though, man? He's been the driving force behind all of this, right? The man with the double, the man with the kills, the man with the plan. Now the plant as well. Zip, that's a spam and a half. Nitro still alive and kicking. Trying to go through this CT smoke. Config low on the other side. Nitro with a third. This is the redemption. Just Zip left to beat. Flash goes out, Nitro goes over, and that's so damn clean. That's one way to make up for the whiff in the last round. He 4Ks this one. They poke the bear. Liquid are committing into a 4-man stacked bomb site here. Config on the pillar, moving out. NAF-FLY's gone past him. OC with the orb, trying to make this happen. Over on the short side, there's another kill for OC. And now it is just Glaive, 1v2. He's been good in clutches. He's given us moments. But this is the Liquid that's fired up. Even once you get past this orb, there's still Nitro waiting at ramp. Have you even considered him? Well, now you know about him. That AK rallies off. OC swings. Missed shot for Glaive. Having to close the gap now. OC still taking all these peaks, and it's the lineup, but Nitro's there to walk it over the line.
Captain America, man. Mr. America right now, just putting round after round after round on the board.
Playing default. This position has often been Molotov'd, and OC does have one to lob in. Starts to try and make this play happen. NAF-FLY runs down Farley on a wide swing. A 5v3 over here in Temple. Glaive feels the pressure to get involved, right? It's been Nitro, the captain of Liquid stepping up, but now Glaive wants his turn. 3 in the round. And suddenly it's grind into a halt. Out through mid, Nitro still here to play. Liege with a missed shot, and it's a 2v2. Bomb out in the open, 25 seconds. Time is a problem. Gonna have a chance to get it down for Donut, and Nitro's here to lend a helping hand. it's the clash of the captains. Elige dead over in Donut. And Nitro just off the angle. Glaive has not given this peek up. He's expecting contact first from Blame. Surely Nitro can't do it again. Oh, there's the first. He might be able to. Just Glaive. Oh! And Nitro's gonna do it from Captain America to the Man of Steel. Look at him go as he holds his own. How? Now Liquid are up in the lead. Back when Astralis were fielding stand-ins, when, you know, the squad was originally starting to kind of dissipate, it was still a matchup that would go in favor of Astralis. There were even tweets, I think Darren put one out that just said, like, yeah, you could put 4 Scarecrows in Astralis jerseys and they would beat Liquid. This one is a Liquid round all day long.
Of course. Yeah, I don't want to get ahead of myself. You know, we're not even done in this matchup yet, but just a bit of an ode to the past. It was Cloud9 at Boston who went 0-2 in the Swiss, falling to, I think it was Space Soldiers in G2.
Astralis, they've got 2 men on deck to try and slow that down. Farley and Donut, and Config alongside him. It's contact right now, and Farley's caught crossing, trying to go back to Temple, trying to watch main, was not prepared for that timing. They're going to clear Donut, Config's dead, Glaive and Blame F so far away that they have to save Liquid. They get to 15, and they get there with 5 alive. It's flawless.
Cole were cannibalized, so NACS could succeed. And Liquid are just a few kills, a few moments away from shutting out of Astralis in a major, finally eliminating them in the process. Glaive, he's just trying to save his gun. Blame wasn't even given the satisfaction. Naded out into the cave. Glaive blinded, and Liquid will finally give it at least 1 weapon. But I don't know if that's going to be enough.
Fair play, like he's been in some really rough spots, like that round there he's called to go and help Config hold down middle, and as he kind of decides on this mental timer, okay, they could be main now, he's only, you know, half a second off, but that's what matters most in Counter-Strike. Half a second, a millisecond, and he's got full faith in them to do their job. Right now, Glaive's the man donning this AWP because he's the only one who feels like he can use it. Shocks, ooh, and OC with kills outside of B. What started good for Astralis is now even odds. Over here, it's Farley with the Famous. NAF, will he clear him? Will he check for this? Oh, doesn't believe it. Believes it's already clear. And so Farley, a must-win kill.
And Liquid haven't gone B all game. They don't really know what the setup is right now. They don't know who's playing here, and especially with the switch up of positions in this round from Farley. This is giving more anxiety for Liquid and more timing to Config to come in on this backstab. He's found Shocks. OC in the middle of the site hits a headshot. 20 seconds. Does he really want to run A? No. Glaive denies it. With a big green, he puts up 2 kills and keeps Astralis trucking on.
Is that a decision you'll come to regret, as now they're hot on his heels, moving towards the cave side? Blame! Oh, he's really overestimated just how scared Liquid were by that. And now they pick up the pace into the B site. Xyp9x doing his best to hold on, doing his best, but it's got to be even more than that because he's now deleted. A man advantage for Liquid. The B take coming into fruition. Glaive doing everything he can with this AWP to try save the day, but it won't connect through the smoke. It all comes down to this retake for Astralis. They've lost Farley. OC's followed up with a double. Can't make it the 3rd, but Config is dead, and Astralis are gone. 0-2, Liquid.